Caitlin Clark to be keynote speaker at University of the Cumberlands. YLIANSBURG, Chi. FLX56. A basketball superstar is headed to Kentucky at the end of March. According to a news release, Gilead NBA phenom Caitlin Clark will be a guest speaker at the University of the Cumberlands Annual Excellence in Leadership in March. Latest KNTUCKLENEUS. Caitlin Clark to be keynote speaker at University of the Cumberlands. Where can I get rid of my plastic bags? This Lexington organization will recycle them into a public bench. Gulf Beshia declares state of emergency ahead of expected flooding. Dangerous conditions. Clark's list of records and accolades, at only 23, is staggering. Her inaugural season in the WNBA resulted in packed arenas, exploding viewership, and an increase in interest in women's sports, according to the release. Her list of accolades includes 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, 2024 First Team All-WNBA, 2024 WNBA All-Star, 2024 WNBA First Overall Pick, NCAA All-Time Leading Scorer, Men and Women, NCAA All-Time 3PTFG Leader, Women, 4x AP All-American, 2x Naismith Women's College Player of the Year, 2x John R. Wooden Award, 3x Academic All-American. Clark is uniquely positioned to resonate with our students, as she is close in age to many of them and not too far removed from her own college experience, said Dr. Larry Cockrum. Clark holds several impressive titles but has stuck close to her roots, using her platform to empower and uplift young athletes. The Cumberlands community will learn much from her exceptional career and dedication to leadership. On top of her impressive resume on the court, Clark is also working to extend her impact on the younger generation, encouraging them to keep dreaming big. She created the Caitlin Clark Foundation, which aims to improve and uplift the lives of youth and their communities through the 3 pillars of her success: education, nutrition, sports. Clark is set to take the stage at 7 p.m. on March 25. The event will be held in the O. Wayne Rollins Center. Tickets are free to the public, but are being handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. Read more of the latest Kentucky Derby news. Other notable keynote speakers include Drew Brees, Layla Ali, Terry Bradshaw, Shaquille O'Neal, and many others. Caitlin Clark is strangely being accused of ruining NBA All-Star Weekend. Caitlin Clark has decided whether or not to participate in the 2025 Starry three-point contest during NBA All-Star Weekend in the San Francisco Bay Area, and it has upset many people. Despite being extended an invite, Clark won't be taking her talents to the NBA. In an official statement shared with The Athletic, the Indiana Fever Stars representatives made it clear that she wanted to do her first-ever three-point contest in the WNBA. Caitlin will not be at NBA All-Star. She wants her first three-point contest to be at WNBA All-Star in Indianapolis this summer. Last season, the New York Liberty's Sabrina Ionescu participated in NBA All-Star Weekend with Golden Star Warriors standout Stephen Curry. NBA All-Star Weekend's popularity has diminished in recent years, with many of the league's brightest stars declining to participate in the festivities. Not to mention, the All-Star Game itself has mostly become a non-competitive exhibition. For some strange reason, Caitlin Clark is being blamed for ruining it even further. Fox Sports' Rob Parker says, "One person and one person only has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend, Clark. Caitlin Clark has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend." Parker said, "They invited her to be involved in a shooting contest with Steph, and they were going to make this nice and give people something to watch. She is television ratings gold. Everything she's in, people are watching. That would have been the only reason to watch any of the festivities this weekend." Caitlin Clark not participating in NBA three-point contest likely led the way to cancel other event. The three-point contest rematch between Golden State Warriors star Steph Curry and New York Liberty star Sabrina Ionescu has fallen through. Despite the popularity of last season's addition to All-Star Saturday Night, the dynamic shooting duo will not run the contest back, and it might be due to Caitlin Clark. Curry and Ionescu wanted to expand the contest to include the Indiana Fever star and potentially Dallas Mavericks wing Klay Thompson. Clark declined through her agency. The NBA tried to resurrect the Curry-Ionescu contest, but neither party would agree to sign off on the simple rematch. Evox Sports' Rob Parker accuses Caitlin Clark of ruining NBA All-Star Weekend. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has ruined the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend for Evox Sports Radio's Rob Parker, he said Thursday on his show. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has ruined the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend for Evox Sports Radio's Rob Parker, he said Thursday on his show. There's one person and one person only who has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend, and that's Caitlin Clark, Parker said. Caitlin Clark has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend. They invited her to be involved in the shooting contest with Steph, right? And they were gonna make this nice thing go and give people something to watch. She is television ratings gold, right? Everything she's in, people are watching. That would have been the only reason to watch any of the festivities this weekend. They got a no-name slam dunk contest. They got 4 all-star teams with people who aren't even all-stars playing. The younger people, the people they picked up off the street, the old veterans, the international players, like I don't even know. So, they got all these things, all these gimmicks that the NBA has turned into, and she had the gall, the audacity to say no. At last year's All-Star Weekend, Curry went head-to-head against New York Liberty guard Sabrina Ionescu in a first-of-its-kind, 3-point shootout which Curry won. Curry and Ionescu did not have interest in a rematch, per Joe Varden and Anthony Slater of The Athletic. Rob Parker slams Caitlin Clark for turning down NBA All-Star Weekend invite. The NBA reportedly wanted to expand the competition to include Clark and potentially Dallas Mavericks guard Klay Thompson, but the former declined. Clark said in a statement issued through her sports agency in January, she wants her first 3-point contest to be at the WNBA All-Star in Indianapolis this summer. Parker explained why, in his opinion, Clark had an obligation to give back to the NBA. How can she say no when the WNBA wouldn't be around if it wasn't for the NBA? They have subsidized that league forever. Ratings this year, right? Guess how much money the WNBA lost this past year? $50 million. Even with Caitlin Clark and her numbers, Parker said. So, the least she could have done was done a solid for her brothers in the NBA. They aren't earning their keep. Let's just be honest. I'm being honest. The least she could have done was take part in that. And she has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend for me. I'm not watching 1 minute because of Caitlin Clark. NBA All-Star Weekend gets underway Friday night at the Chase Center in San Francisco with the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game and the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Saturday night brings along the slam dunk and 3-point contest, while the 74th NBA All-Star Game tips off Sunday night at 8 p.m. ET.